This is Shane, Hurricane Helms, inviting you to watch Rasslin Rage. That's Rasslin, Rasslin, Rage. And if not, what's up with that?
Oh!
It's going down!
This is Rasslin Rage!
Do it now!
This is Rasslin Rage!
Scream it out loud!
This is Rasslin Rage! Cody Fleming is the man who leads the brigade!
It's going down!
This is Rasslin Rage!
Do it now!
This is Rasslin Rage!
Scream it out loud!
This is Rasslin Rage! Cody Fleming is the man who leads the brigade!
And now it's time for Rasslin Rage with your host, Cody Fleming.
Howdy do. We are here. What is happening, Crackalack?
Yo!
Welcome to 126th episode of Rasslin Rage, live right here on YouTube. I'm 1/3 of the hosting crew, Cody Fleming, joining me as the other 2/3, also known as the two jabronis. Well, in my book anyways. Josh Harper, the president and CEO of Happy Harper Ice Cream.
I am also the King Jabroni.
And returning this week is the real deal heel, Danny Beals.
You know what? Josh is the only CEO of any company who could be a CEO and a jabroni at the same time.
That's right.
Hey, it works though. It makes me lovable. Thank you guys for joining us tonight.
Or something.
Please make sure to smash that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up right down there. I know right now we're looking at 2 thumbs up. I know one of them's me.
Yeah.
So make sure you go down there, smash that thumbs up. Also, make the subscribe button gray. The reason we always say that is because if you're looking at your subscribe button and it's still red, that means you're not subscribed yet. We're at 708 subscribers right now. We passed that 700 mark. So make sure you hit the subscribe button and make it gray, which is kind of funny because the YouTube is red, but it needs to be gray. That's just poor planning on YouTube's part. Yeah. Right next
Somebody
to
dropped
that,
the ball.
right next to that subscribe button though is
Oh wow, he's got a cowbell now.
He got a new bell.
Where'd you get it? Where'd you get it at?
from Hell, Michigan.
You got a bell from hell.
Hell bells.
Well, that's pretty.
Exactly.
That's pretty cool.
Right. Make sure you hit that bell because if you hit that bell, that's how you stay up to date with Sunday at 8 o'clock. We have Rasslin Rage. Tuesdays at 6:15, we have MIW. Wednesdays, we got interviews. Fridays, we got interviews, matches. Cody's always putting stuff on this channel. You hit that bell, and that's going to keep you up to date with everything right before it goes live. And you can join us in the live chats or just be the first one to watch the new content that Cody is constantly putting on the R2 YouTube channel.
He stole my stuff.
Right.
Not all of it. I'm a promo machine. I can't help it.
The guy goes and he comes
Uh-oh.
stuff.
There goes Danny.
Sorry,
See, it's okay that I stole
Cody's
your
got-
stuff because we
he's
can't
got
understand
the
Kanye
view.
anyways.
Yeah. He's all you're all garbled,
and-
dude. You're gone. What happened to you? Hello? Look at he's that was you
All right.
for about 10 minutes just now.
we do got Cody's interview coming up with the War Boy because he's got a few things to say after one Jeremiah Goldmain he poked the bear with the stick.
Yeah. Yeah, he did. Absolutely. I'm surely looking forward to that interview for sure. Thank you to our sponsors, BCWA and Happy Harper Ice Cream. Follow BCWA on their Facebook at GoBCWA or check out their website, gobcwa.com. You can find a link to Happy Harper Ice Cream Facebook in the description, or you can go to Facebook and type at Happy Harper Ice Cream. There's several flavors available for purchase, and he will deliver. So buy them all.
That's right. Look, if you live in the Port Huron area, then drop me a Facebook message. We can meet up at your house. We can meet up somewhere in a public spot, and I can deliver ice cream. If you're going to be at a wrestling show, drop me a Facebook message. If I'm going to be at that wrestling show, I might be able to deliver it to you. Basically, what it comes down to is, whenever you call me, I'll be there. Wherever you want me, I'll be there. Whenever you need me, I'll be there. And I'll be around.
Whether you want him to or not.
Pretty much.
Was...
I just got to stay around. But hey, tonight on Rasslin Rage, going back to why we're actually here, we have the results from the Horror Slam Undisclosed Location 8. So we got the results. We're going to talk about that, some of the stuff that's going on in Michigan wrestling, and inevitably, who's got what belt now? Because we know there's a title change.
Are you okay?
I don't want to throw my bell. It's new.
When we come back. So we're back, and Josh still hasn't thrown anything, so we're all right there. That's always good.
All right. Like Josh said, we have the results right here. Make sure you scroll down in the description where you'll find the links to all of Horror Slam's social media. Through there, you'll be able to find more information regarding Horror Slam and any events they have in the future. You'll also find a link to MIW Group, where we post a lot of the information concerning events taking place in Michigan. Please follow Horror Slam and join the group to stay up to date on all the results of the evening. All right, let's get to it. Can we finally get to the results?
Yes, we can. So listen to this. One of the guys we like, and he was having a stretch of what would you say, bad luck? I say he just couldn't catch a break, somewhere along the lines like that.
That Percy's been taking a pounding. That's all I know.
Listen.
You're supposed to let me know when you're coming. Woo! Anyways.
Listen, you guys are wrestling fans. Do you remember a thing called the Armstrong curse? Where they, if an Armstrong, they would look good through the whole match. And right at the end, something would go bad and they lose. That's been how Percy's been working,
Right.
Until.
Right. Yeah. So here he is. Percy.
So he's getting real good. It's just at the climax that he kind of fails.
Sometimes. But hey, as long as they get theirs, right?
Right.
You're killing me, man. You're killing me, Smalls. Anyways, Percy Drews defeats Tyreek Kaleem, Brian Corville, Casey Carrington, and Mikey Montgomery.
We want some Percy. I'm just happy he's winning. Like, I will push for Percy to be in every wrestling promotion. I want Percy to be I want him to be one of the rookies the next season of XICW Proving Ground. I want him to be everywhere all the time. I love his personality, his wrestling style. Percy needs to be more places.
Before we
know the rightest woman in Michigan. She likes Percy. She tries to get a picture with him wherever she goes.
She does. It's like with Neil and Heidi almost.
Yes.
Anyways, I want to do some shout outs real quick. We have we got, Mr. Mike Henry in here. He said, what up, boys? He also said, what up, Danny? What do we got here? We got Zeke. What's up? Nice to see you. Colton Ryder Holland. Hello, sir. Nice to see you.
Colton.
Nice to see you, brother. Those are the people that are in the chat. Just would like to say hello to you that have commented in there. And what do we got next?
So next up, we've got old school. Rick Cardona defeats the Dread King Logan.
Cartier. Stab him.
What do you do there?
Stab.
He beat the Dread King.
I don't know how you beat the Dread King. The Dread King's a Dread King. He shouldn't be losing to no one.
Well, you know what happened there? Listen, the old school there. He don't mind cutting corners when he needs to. We'll say that. Win if you can, lose if you must, but always cheat.
Always cheat.
Always.
Would you tell that to your wife?
Next up, we have. Hey, don't
just
get
keep talking, dude. Keep talking.
Chin Strap Jesus defeats Kenny Urban.
Hey, that's an Ohio guy. I think Chin Strap Jesus. I don't know. Is Chin Strap Jesus from Michigan? I don't know. Kenny Urban or Urban. Is that how you say it? Urban. I know he's from Ohio for sure.
Yep.
We've seen.
I know. I really only see Chin Strap Jesus at Horror Slam.
Yeah. I haven't seen him anywhere else. I've seen Kenny Urban at BCWA.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen him somewhere else too. But then we have a couple guys that have been on the show a few times, actually. One, Ace Evans, defeats Billy Ray Daniels. What's going on here, man? That's
one. I want them to release the whole video, because there was a lot of smack talk going on there.
Yeah. Well, and I've seen a couple highlights that were sent.
We've seen the spinning Rooney.
Yeah, I've seen a couple things, but now this next one I'm pretty excited about.
Yeah,
this is
the
one of
Grey
those
Wolves defeat Adam Wick and Karam, and Arthur MacArthur and Chuck Stone to become the new Horror Slam Tag Team Champions. Now, don't get me wrong. The idea of seeing the Grey Wolves versus Adam Wick and Karam and Arthur MacArthur and Chuck Stone, that's amazing. But the tag team champions weren't in that match.
Kinda. One of.
Half of.
Right.
Jack Price and Adam Wick are the tag team champions. How's Jack Price going to lose a championship he didn't get to defend?
Well,
because
it's
he got,
Freebird.
Wait, I'm not walking into that. Nice try.
Well,
try my best.
Nah, I'm not walking into that one.
Oh
no, you don't want to anger a angry cloud.
No, you know what? I mean, hats off to the Grey Wolves. And they man, to beat Adam Wick and the Washaw, come on, man.
And I'll tell you what. If you're on their face, they have posted more pictures of them with them championship belts than my girlfriend's posted pictures of her new car.
Yeah.
They've posted more pictures of them with the championship belts than a 16-year-old white girl post of her Starbucks order. Like, they've got so many pictures on there. They're so proud of those belts. And I'm
how many pictures have they posted, Josh?
What?
How many pictures have they posted?
They've got more pictures on there than a 16-year-old nerd taking pictures of his girlfriend from Canada.
From Canada. Oh,
all right. Now, oh man, I am walking into this.
Yeah, well, we played this promo. Remember, we played this on My Dub last week.
Yeah. Did I do something wrong?
You did.
What'd you do?
I gotta say this.
Well, yeah, it happened.
Josh said it after Josh said it the last one though. I said I wasn't walking into this.
Well, you walked right in.
I'm taking one for the team. Here we go. Jack Price, you're my favorite DTA guy. All right,
suck ass.
Jocelyn Navarro defeats Jack Price.
It happened.
Now, Jack said earlier today when I was reading through on Facebook. He was talking about that he claims it wasn't necessarily a clean win. He claims that there was a referee that was out of position when he had her for the 3 count. So I haven't seen the video on that, but that's what Mr. Jack explained on Facebook.
Right.
That's why he lost.
Well, let's take a station break. We got some chat things. TJ Meyer has entered the chat. Hello, sir.
Hey, TJ, what's up?
Welcome. And then one Jeremiah Goldmain has also entered the chat. It's your favorite. It's your friend there, Dan.
Hey, you know what? I was gonna wear my other hat tonight to show him what class really was, but I decided to grab the old lucky one instead for tonight.
Oh.
Danny, the only time you've had class is when you slept through it.
Hey, man, I'm better than school on Saturday.
You're right. You're school on Sunday.
Wow. Well, thanks for that. Anyways, next up, we got Peter B defeats Jay Maynard, man. Jay Maynard must be back on the scene for good.
That's what he said at the XICW's first undisclosed house party. He's back.
He's back. He's back.
Because he also was calling out Trey Miguel. He wants a battle between first and second season winners.
Cool.
He said that he is not only back, he's looking to break some heads, is what he was telling Josh and I.
Speaking of Trey Miguel, he was in the main event last night on Slammiversary.
He was.
Yeah, he was.
Come up a little short, but hey, it was good to see him there, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, well, we're not talking Impact. Anyways, Carry on, gents. Carry on. Here we go. Yes. Go,
Come on, Josh.
Go. So next we have Tommy Vendetta defeated Jason Page to become the new undisclosed heavyweight champion. So to recap, we have the person that lost a belt versus the person that lost a belt to become the new undisclosed heavyweight champion.
Are you okay, Josh?
So now we're back to 2 titles, right?
Well, wait a minute. Whoa. We didn't get to that part yet. We're only at the 1. We haven't got that.
Well, this is the new undisclosed heavyweight champion. So this is the heavyweight champion of the undisclosed events.
Well, but it's the championship that Jason Page defeated Tommy Vendetta for previously. It's the same title.
Yeah.
Same title.
Okay. So hold on. Ready, Josh? Ready? All right. I'm gonna make your day here. Zach Thomas defeats Nolan Edwards to retain. Oh, he got to keep it. It didn't change hands. The deathmatch championship.
It's okay, buddy. It's okay. Are you all right?
Now, Ezekiel is saying that it's a different title, not the same title.
It wasn't the same. So it wasn't that they didn't check. Wait a minute.
See, that's what you get for doubting me.
This.
Now I'm getting all serious. Y'all doubt my word.
Josh, are you all right, buddy?
Josh got a switch.
Good.
Okay.
It's cool.
So
remember the machete from earlier?
It's a different
We may
title.
see it again.
You mean this one?
That's the one.
Whoa. Okay, let's get through this. This because we got some things popping off here in the chat, and we're about to get.
Josh trying to be deathmatch champion himself.
All right, here we go. So now here, Sean Lawhorn, defeats Rick Cartier to become the new heavyweight champion.
So wait a minute, Old School had to wrestle twice?
I guess. But anyways.
Wait, hold on. It's in the name. Old School.
I guess. So we have apparently a new champion. The undisclosed champion. That's new. So whatever belt Jason Page had beforehand is now in with
maybe it could still be existing
with Sean Lawhorn. Apparently, that's what I'm assuming. If it's a new belt, and if it wasn't just a belt going from one hand to another,
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Josh?
I'm
So it is confirmed. Zeke says right here, Lawhorn got the title Jason Page had.
So Jason Page gave up his title for a shot at the Undisclosed? Come on, Zeke. We need
I
to
don't know. I don't know. It's a little crazy. So we have two new champions. Two new champions there with Tommy Vendetta as the new undisclosed champion, heavyweight champion, and then Sean Lawhorn as the new heavyweight champion. And now there's two heavyweight champions.
This is the way I see it, okay? This is the way I'm wrapping my brain around this. Tommy Vendetta, the lovable psychopath, easily the present and the future of Michigan independent wrestling, okay? One of the greatest talents out there right now. On top of that, you've got Goldman in Tommy Vendetta's corner, one of the greatest managers in the state of Michigan. You put those two together, and that team is so fantastic that Horror Slam had to make new gold to give to Tommy because that's what needed to happen. It was wrong for Tommy Vendetta to not have gold around his waist when Goldman is in his corner. So he's got Goldman in the corner, and he's got gold on his waist because he's Tommy Vendetta.
Well, you know what? Listen. All right. Listen. I'm going to give it just this much of it. All right. To Jeremiah. Okay. Getting Tommy Vendetta ups him a little bit here. All right. Tommy's cool. So you get Tommy and you put him in there, it ups him just a little bit here. All right. I'm going to give the guy a little bit of respect. I've been looking for couches and all kinds of stuff all week, man. I got some great stuff. I'm gonna go pick him up. I might even drop him off at his house for him. He's got so much credit for him now, and I admire him now because he's got Tommy Vendetta.
I'm looking at those curtains behind you. That'd make a bomb-ass suit, man.
Hey, you know what? I don't know if I donate that, but I'll go down to the Salvation Army and pick him up some new stuff.
You guys done yet? No, I mean, I'm
just trying to help the guy.
I'm just sitting back, man. Hey, listen, Goldman's the man. First of all, Goldman, excuse me, he's the man, and you need to lay off. That's what I'm saying. You two, I hope one of these days you two get into it, and it turns out nicely. Anyways, so let's we got some things to talk about here. I don't know if anybody's seen it, and I'm sure most people did, but the Hot Rocks was up for sale. Now, I looked it up, and it's in business. It's operating right now. So I don't know if somebody bought it or if they're still operating under the same ownership or what, but we have not heard anything as far as what's going to go down with Proving Ground and if it's going to take place outdoors. If it's going to take place at Hot Rocks, we just don't know at all.
I have a pretty big yard. Just throw that out there.
We don't know what's going to happen. The question,
the last I knew, it was ran by the same people, but it is up for sale, and they were trying to sell it, but it was running under them still.
Right. Now that begs to ask another question. Because right now, we're not currently able to go indoors for events like that, where there's more than so many people. So we live in Michigan. It gets cold. What are we going to do? What's going to happen? What are we going to do? Are we going to be at the point where we can go back indoors for shows?
Man, no, you live in Michigan. You can't tell me you don't have 5 blankets and a space heater. We can do this.
So you're willing.
You're telling me you ain't got one person that goes ice fishing and you can't borrow one of their tents from. and we can all sit in someone's yard and still watch it.
Little Ozan.
So you're telling me you're willing to sit your ass outside in the cold
No, I got a
on
little
a January day with snow
Man.
on the ground?
Is the river frozen? Because there'd be a whole new thing. There'd be a whole new meaning to wrestling on the river.
Oh yeah.
Man, I don't
We
know
could do
if I
ice
trust
fishing
that
and watch
shit.
wrestling at the same time.
I don't know if I
Man,
trust that.
we
shit.
just passed the 1 year anniversary. I know because it's been popping up in my memories of the Noah Memorial Show when we saw DBA and Alex Weir jump off the top of a U-Haul on the people. These guys are jumping off of U-Hauls, porta potties, top of buildings, second stories, and you can't get a little cold. You can't get just a wee bit cold, just a little bit.
I
You
get
get
cold,
cold, that's about it right there.
but I'm not doing 20 below cold. You can kiss my white ass.
I mean, it might freeze, and I don't want to get that scene from A Christmas
Hey,
Story.
whatever,
That'd be
bro.
awkward.
Whatever. We'll make the cover of time. And
It'll thaw eventually.
I mean, do you really? I mean, let's be honest. How many people are actually going to go to an outdoor show when it's fucking 15 below zero outside?
No,
dude?
they won't.
I would just to watch them wrestle.
Okay.
I mean,
I get
it's the
maybe
same as
you
when it
would.
was really hot at Horror Slam, and they were sitting there on the mat like, I don't want to touch the mat. It's too hot. I was just kind of sitting there like, I want to watch them wrestle. I'd be sitting there like, come on, let's do this. No, Tommy's got to take his shirt off.
See someone take a chop at 10 degrees.
No, all right. So listen,
Just break.
man. And I understand.
No, really
what-
though, it's gonna be yeah. I mean, we don't know.
Right. And I understand what you're saying. I know, like, maybe you would, because you're a diehard fan, right? But not necessarily enough people would go to a show outside that would be enough to pay the guys and so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think most of the wrestlers would go. I'm with you there.
I
So
don't
what
know
are we gonna
about
do?
that. I don't know about that. There's a lot of guys that are pretty nuts.
Yeah.
You know, there's some dudes that are pretty nuts. Like I said, we are ready anytime, anywhere. I don't know how I feel about the fact nobody when will I return to Downriver, Michigan wrestling. Yeah, I just don't know what's gonna happen, man. It's we're because I don't like talking politics and shit like that on the show, and I don't like talking about what's going on in the state and yada yada yada. But where we're at currently, it doesn't seem like we're going in a positive direction as far as this fucking virus is concerned or whatever else is going on in the state. And it looks like we're kind of getting to a point where we're regressing a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know, and like you said, without getting political, we can look at just what we're being told, and that is, you know, we were told that once the temperatures got higher, they were expecting this thing to go away, and it didn't. You know, so as it gets colder again, we already know this thing flourishes in the cold. Are we going to go back to that? You know, everything is so up in the air right now that I don't know. Yeah.
I don't like to think in the negative things, but we really got to start looking to the future and how are we going to get through this? Not even so much as not even not even do the organizations have to do that. And I'm not telling them what to do, obviously, because they do have to look to the future at some point, right? We all know
Right.
that. Even all businesses have to do that.
Yes.
They have to look at, hey, this is potentially going to happen. What are we going to do to survive,
Mhm.
right? And so, and then that again plays to
And
us.
let's go with
again,
what-
because now we have to figure out what to do to survive as well. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because
And let's just go with, even if indoor place now, are fans going to sit with masks on the whole time? Are wrestlers going to be able to wrestle with masks on the whole time?
I don't know. I don't know how that's going to work, and we don't really know what the future holds at this point. I think that's what's so scary about this whole situation, not just in wrestling, but in all overall, is the uncertainty of it all. You know what I'm saying? And because who can you trust anymore? You know, you can't believe anybody about anything anymore, and it's just kind of like,
Nope.
what the fuck, man? You know, for
I
real.
think what we need to do is just get a bunch of politicians to like wrestling, because it seems like whatever the politicians like is the stuff that's safe to do. So if we get a bunch of the politicians to like wrestling, we get wrestling shows back.
Right, right.
Or if we could get more wrestlers to run for office.
Yeah, well, you know, Rhino's running.
Yeah.
You know, so that's always a good thing. So
Well, we got a
My
mayor.
first thought was Congressman Tommy Vendetta, and it scared the hell out of me.
That would be awesome.
Right. I don't want to have that conversation because I'm afraid what I'll say will piss him off. So right now it is time for legit wrestling questions. That's where you, the people watching, get to ask us legit wrestling questions. It has to pertain to professional wrestling. So when we come back, you can ask a question. Yes, I surely do not know what we're going to do as far as when we come back from, or I mean, we're starting to see shows come back, but there's I know that the word around my shop where I work is there's the potential for closing down again.
Right.
You know, and I know that you've said the same thing about your shop as well.
We had corporate come in and discuss the possibility of another shutdown.
Right. So,
but the big thing is stay safe.
Yeah,
because that's what's causing another shutdown. I mean, we had people at there's a plant that was in Texas, and it's corporate wide, so that's why it's affecting me. But we had a plant that was in Texas, and people couldn't afford to call in sick, but going to work when they were sick ended up infecting. I think they said 164 people. So it's hard, but if we keep doing stuff stupidly, we're going to end up losing the stuff that we want to do.
Yep,
we got to keep taking steps forward instead of taking steps back. I want wrestling back.
Right. Right. I hear you. So we got a question here from Mr. TJ Meyer. And Mr. TJ Meyer asks, what are some dream tag team or faction warfare matches you guys want to see? Funny, you should ask this question because we've had this conversation a few times on this show, and we've had factions on the show. You know, we have not, we did a faction show with DTA. We did a faction show with the Nomads. You know what we haven't done?
War Inc.
We haven't done the War Inc. So we need to reach out to
too many of them.
Well, you could say the same thing about the Nomads. You could say same thing about DTA. But we should do a faction War Inc. show. However, DTA, War Inc., DTA, Nomads, War Inc. against. I like the tag team of TJ Meyer and Dre Jacobs. And I'm not saying that. I've said it many times before that, but I like that tag team.
Yes.
And I don't know if you guys caught any of that footage. I only caught a small clip of he was talking in the chat earlier where he made a debut at EHF, I think it is. And I think that's in Indiana, if I'm not mistaken. But I caught some small pieces of clip there, and man, he looks different. I mean, he looks better. And when I say that, man, I don't know.
Scary.
Yeah, it's
scary.
It's, wow, man.
Mm-hmm.
So
and we've talked about, like you said, Cody. We would love to see. Well, we had talked to the Nomads about War Inc. versus the Nomads in war game style.
Yeah.
You know, and I would absolutely love it.
Or here, even better yet, you got the two rings. You got the two rings like a war game style, and you have basically the biggest factions in the state: War Inc., DTA.
Oh, I like where you're going.
The Nomads, and the last man standing is the faction that is number one on the hill.
The greatest faction,
right?
Tournament.
And that's
there you go.
Yeah.
Now,
what do you got, bro?
So, I mean, we're talking about what tag team matches we want to see. I know on Friday at Pro Wrestling All-Stars, they're saying that they're going to have all the belts up there. So I'm saying a match that would absolutely just pack the house. Everyone would come. I would love to see, because he's part of Warring, El Ridiculoso and TJ Meyer as one team, Tommy and Aaron as one team, Road Rash and Ace Evans as one team. And yeah, I would just love to see those guys go at it. Tornado tag team rules. Whoever's the last man standing is going to be the one that's the tag team champion for Pro Wrestling All-Stars.
That's interesting.
Just
Very
saying that
interesting.
I would, yeah, that'd be an amazing match right there. Because then we would get our Warring versus Nomads versus DTA.
And then we get all those things.
Oh yeah.
And yes, TJ, the one I was talking about was, yes, you spine busted that very big man.
Your woman is crazy. Do you want? Do you want to see more death matches? I want to see more death matches. I miss broken light tubes. I'm not a fan of the light tubes.
She is.
I'm not.
Oh,
I'm not at all.
Jeff King had posted older pictures of himself throughout the years, and she was looking at them like, okay, cool. So his forehead's still normal. His forehead's still. That's when he started doing death matches. Right there, you can see. Like, oh, okay. Oh no! Look at his arm right there. Look at his arm. You can see that's what he's starting to do. Okay.
TJ Meyer, yes, I am talking about that. Andre, DTA.
Now I know Tommy said he wanted to start getting more. He wanted to start doing more death matches, and when he faces Dre, that's not a death match. That's just a death. So, who would you guys like to see Tommy Vendetta face in a death match before inevitably Dre and him go at each other?
Why do you put me on the spot like that, bro?
It's fun.
So are you talking like a jump start match to just kind of get in the groove?
Yeah.
No, it's not. I don't know. No. If he's going to do a death match, he's going to do a fucking death match. I don't give a fuck if it's to start out. No, you're going to do a fucking Madman Pondo.
So you're not talking, don't take steps into the pool, cannonball in the deep end.
Fucking right. You're going to do it balls out or fucking go home.
Because I know we got most right woman saying Jeff King. That's
way.
Just as bad.
Danny said Schlack.
Why not? If you're going to jump in, jump in.
Balls in first. Go.
If you can, that's it right there.
Schlack wants that championship belt.
So let's see here. Where are we at here? Who do you think will win between Tommy and Dre?
I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole.
Me.
I win. I win.
I win watching that match. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's the match we talk about for the next 20 years.
Okay, so first off, stipulations of said match, right? So if
you don't die, you win.
If this is in fact for the XICW Extreme Intense Championship, extreme rules, extreme XICW. I want to go even one step further, and I think XICW should make it a fans bring the weapons match.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say lumberjack match on top of it.
No.
Josh, do you still have the golf bag?
I still got the golf bag right by the door, ready to go.
Now, I love Tommy Vendetta. I love Dre. And I'm going to go. It's always hard to be put into a position like this when somebody, who do you think is going to win and why? Well, and I hate making it because then you piss somebody off. Right. When you make the choice, you make somebody mad. And when you do this, you have to make somebody mad. Okay. So here it goes. I'm picking Dre Jacobs, and this is why. For the mere fact that he has the experience. That's it. It's got nothing to do with who I like and who I think's better. I'm going with the experience. And I would still be happy if Tommy Vendetta proved me wrong.
Jeremiah Goldman does not agree with you. He says you're dead to him.
Oh, come on.
Now, for me, the thing I feel you've got to recognize, if we're at XICW, Tommy Vendetta versus Dre Jacobs for the Extreme Intense Championship belt, it's not Tommy Vendetta versus Dre Jacobs. The reason I say lumberjack match is because that way at least you start with everyone out there, because everyone's gonna be out there. It's gonna come down. The Cure Clan's coming out. DTA is coming out. So who wins on their own is a moot point. This is just gonna turn into an all-out brawl with 50 guys.
So you're saying just start them out that way and let them go.
Right. Just start them out that way because that's how it's gonna be 2 minutes into the match anyways. And I don't know. Because yes, I agree with you that one-on-one, there's the skill that Dre Jacobs has in a death match that Tommy doesn't have because he hasn't gone into that area yet. Which is why I'm saying he needs a few startup matches to get into the groove before you get to. I mean, you don't go against the boss; you beat mini bosses first.
Yeah.
But the fact that it's going to be Kira Clans in there, the fact that you're gonna get DTA in there, that's where it's going to get absolutely crazy. When it's not just Tommy and it's not just Dre, it's also Johnny Delicious versus Tommy. It's MM3 versus Tommy. It's Aaron Orion versus Warboy. It's insane.
Well,
It's gonna happen.
Here's my question though. Tommy's been spending a lot of time in Horror Slam. Is he preparing himself? I believe so. I believe he went into Horror Slam knowing that eventually this is going to happen with the Warboy.
That might be exactly what Goldmane's preparing him for.
If it is Mr. Goldmane, once again, I had to tell you, smart. Now, TJ Meyer says...
Wait, whoa. Back it up.
Hey, when someone does something smart, I can't be biased. I can't be biased and be like, oh, no matter what the guy says, he's wrong. No. If he's right, I got to say he's right. I'm the real deal heel, but I'm also real.
Right.
That's part of that
game recognizes game.
Yes. And I will give credit where it's due, even if it does hurt.
All right. Like a stab in the chest?
No. It ain't that bad. Mr. TJ Meyer wants to know some dream singles matches that we'd like to see. All right, I'll start with that one. TJ Meyer versus the Warboy.
These XICW singles matches.
Yes.
I got one for you. You ready for this? The Suplex Shogun, Jackson Stone versus Trey Miguel.
Ooh.
I'm picturing him go for a suplex and Trey Miguel still landing at his feet.
Well, that's it. He's got to. I mean, there's no. All right, we don't even mess around with the fact that we all love Shogun.
Mm-hmm.
But can he catch Trey? That's the thing. That dude's like the pinball.
This is true.
I mean, we know the kind of workout that the Shogun does, and it's insane. But
15 miles on a bicycle yesterday.
But that's it. But can you chase a little guy around for 10 minutes with him ducking and weaving like we know Trey Miguel can do, flip flopping, slamming?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I mean,
I really like. Let me double check. Yeah, Colton said Alex Weir versus TJ Meyer.
That'd be a great one too.
Yeah,
TJ Meyer versus Adam Wick. Another great one.
Hmm?
That'd be an insane match.
Yeah, they're both.
That'd be a match that also
guys.
make me feel
both
old.
Great wrestlers.
Yeah,
Amazing.
like I'm not that
Top
old.
notch.
I know I'm not that old, but when TJ had the created 2000 on his pants, every time he came out, I really like this new outfit just because it's not there anymore.
Right.
Like I'm sitting there like I was in middle school when you were born.
Well, it's all good, bro. Don't hate, appreciate. That's why we cheer people like that, right? Yay!
Right.
Because we're not able to do those things.
My knees creak when I get out of bed.
Right. I would like to see DBA. We've seen it before, but I would like to see DBA versus MM3 for the championship.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up. And I would really like to see a lumberjack match for that one, so we get no interference from the Kira clan whatsoever.
Yes.
Whatsoever. The Kira clan isn't even allowed at the fucking side of the ring.
Yeah, because that's gonna stop them.
Well, hey, if they violate the rule, they're suspended.
Oh, that's gonna stop them too.
Well, hey, fuck them.
You might as well put them in the corner for a timeout, man.
Wait, hold on. I love these moments.
What movie? What?
Dre Jacobs is in Kira Clan. You just said fuck Kira Clan.
Well, yeah. I didn't say fuck Kira clan. I said fuck them. There's a difference. Let me correct you, sir. And I didn't say fuck Dre Jacobs. I said fuck them. Don't be putting no words in my mouth, sir.
Sorry, I got lost for a minute. I was thinking Josh. Sorry.
Right. Adam Wick versus MM3. That'd be a good one.
Tommy versus MM3 in an anything goes death match. Both of them are too pretty. They're both too.
You're just too.
I don't want to see them get hurt like that. Yes, I do.
You're just so pretty. You know what I would like to see, though, too, is the Dread King Logan versus the Suplex Shogun for the title.
Yeah, I'm good there.
The problem with that is going to be normally when we go to XICW, I drive. And if you spend that whole match rooting against Shogun, like I'm pretty sure you will because Dread King's your homeboy. But if you spend that match rooting against Shogun and then Dread does win, I'll leave you there.
Why? Really?
Wait,
You're going to take it that fucking serious?
Things were just starting to die down with you in the Dread King.
I know, man. What the?
Now you're going to start again.
I like Shogun as much as Cody likes Dread King.
But
I like Shogun
ain't
too.
going to come to Cody's door and kick his door down
Shogun.
Dude,
and beat him in his own room.
I'm the only one that bought this fucking thing. You didn't even buy this. Oh, I love Shogun. I love Shogun.
Listen.
I got bills.
Shogun will not come kick Cody's door in.
What'd you say, Dan?
I said Shogun will not come and kick your door in and beat you in your own living room. The Dread King, knock, Josh.
He knows where you live.
Shogun knows where I live.
It's true. But
Shogun come eat all your ice cream after you get beat down.
Right. Now, if we're talking about pinballs, Trey Miguel versus Alex Weir.
Ooh, there's a match.
Has that ever happened? I bet
you're going to get whiplash watching that match.
I would like to see the two of them do a match, but the stipulation of the match is the floor is lava. You're not allowed to be on the mat for 4 seconds.
For the gold. Hey, guys, if you haven't already, please smash the thumbs up, man. And if you haven't subscribed, please do that as well. Good stuff. Great conversation tonight, guys. Great conversation.
Cool. Thank you for all the different matches that you've been throwing up.
Kids throwing them out there, man. So, who do we got to thank? We got to thank BCWA.
Yeah.
We got that guy with the. Do you got a Harley yet? Did you go buy a Harley now too?
Do you have any idea how uncoordinated I am?
He's got the bad.
I'd be the new Road Rash.
I went to hell today. Yeah.
Wait. I got an idea.
What?
He can get one of them 3-wheel bikes.
There you go. You get a trike.
I would.
Yes.
There
And
you go.
Put a cooler on the side.
Cooler on the side. And it's got to play Master P Ice Cream Man.
There you go.
But did you get home today from hell?
No, I went to hell yesterday and came home the same day.
Oh, so you went to hell and then came back?
Yep.
He's been to hell and back.
Hell and back.
Had to play Highway to Hell as soon as we started driving.
I'm on a highway to hell. Oh, sorry.
I tell you what, the people in hell are so nice. It's off-putting. If you ever get the chance, go to hell, Michigan.
Maybe
like
a little
next time
too
someone
nice.
tells you go to hell, be like, Ben, they're quite nice.
Maybe a little too nice.
Quite nice.
They have a Philly cheesesteak cheeseburger. Okay? If you go to hell, you got to go to the Hell Hole. That's the name of a restaurant there. And you got to get a Philly cheesesteak cheeseburger.
Sold.
Ooh. Oh, it's so good.
Okay.
It's so good.
Don't forget.
I want to go back.
Yeah.
I want to go back just for that.
Yeah.
Someone please hold an event in hell.
There we go. Don't forget, down in the description, we have links to our Podbean where you will be able to listen to this episode of Rasslin Rage, as well as any episodes of Michigan Independent Weekly and the new interviews, just like last week's interview with Jeremiah Goldmain, where we talk about Dre Jacobs, Tommy Vendetta, XICW, Horror Slam, and many, many other things. And then this week coming up, you'll be able to listen or watch my interview live with one Warboy, the longest reigning XICW Extreme Intense Champion. Also,
oh yeah, I'll definitely be there for that one.
Also part of Proving Ground as a vet with TJ Meyer, who was on the show.
Winners of Proving Ground.
Not too long ago. Very good. Yeah. But you will find a link down in the description for our Podbean. One link will be for you to go follow us on Podbean. The other is so that you can get yourself 30 days free of Podbean. What's so awesome about that? You get unlimited hosting. Let me tell you, that's a big deal when it comes to audio content and doing podcasts, which I had no clue about up until about, a little bit ago. What is this? Somebody's typing. Anyways, also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Also, we are now live. Okay. Tuesday at 6:15 p.m. for Michigan Independent Weekly. That's where these two jabronis and I give you all the information to attend any wrestling event coming up that weekend. So this week, not this weekend, but next weekend, we're going to give you information. I believe there's 2 or 3 shows. So good stuff there.
Oh, hold on. Shirts, we got them.
Oh yeah, shirts. Yeah. Check
Got 'em.
You can message me for that, MIDub, or you can go to prowrestlingtees.com/Rasslin Rage to get your Rasslin Rage T-shirt and all the things concerning Michigan Independent Weekly, like the group, the Facebook page down there, as well as all of Rasslin Rage social media links down there. And if you would like to donate, you can do that down there as well. And we appreciate that very much so. Good stuff. Anything you want to add before we get out of here, gentlemen?
Time to go.
Can't wait for like just full on be together wrestling. You know, we've been going to more wrestling shows, but they're still. I have not seen Nasty Neil yet. I never thought I'd miss him.
He was at House Party 2.
I didn't go to House Party 2.
Wow. Well, you know, sometimes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you guys Tuesday at 6:15 p.m. right here on r2youtube.com for MIDub. That's the letter R, the number 2, youtube.com. We'll see you guys later. Thanks for joining us. Adios, amigos.
Bye.
Rasslin Rage. Do it now. This is Rasslin Rage. Scream it out loud. This is Rasslin Rage. Cody Fleming is the man who leads the brigade. It's going down. This is Rasslin Rage. Do it now. This is Rasslin Rage.